Okay, so today's review is of West Winds Golf Course in New Market, Maryland. New Market is a small town just outside of Frederick, just to the southeast of Frederick on the east side of I-70. It is a fairly dense neighborhood, fairly old, dense neighborhood. And the thing about this course that really stands out is it's a neighborhood woods course that has a lot of houses on the course, around the course, near the course. But it also has a lot of verticality, so it plays interesting, differently, certainly, than most courses. It has probably the shortest par fives I've ever heard of for a reasonably sized par 72 golf course. This might be a par 70. It's something, either par 70 or 72. I'll check it on Golf Now and put it up. It has 350-yard par fives. Let's put it that way. I don't see a lot of downhills on this course. I do see a fair amount of uphills. The course does have a pretty good number of level shots from tee to green. And then it throws some verticality in there in terms of the approach shots, or it'll throw verticality in terms of the tee shots, but not a lot of elevated tees will you find in this course. I think that's partly a consequence of the fact that it has so many houses near the course, and elevated tees tend to encourage wayward drives off into people's backyards. And there's only one, I think there's one number 17 that has an elevated tee. It's a nice shot. So anyways, it's a fairly interesting course. I think it's a fun course to play. It still has a reasonably decent golf course feel, although you do know that you're on a different kind of course. It still has a good cross between a neighborhood golf course and a reasonably good kind of just basic golf course feel. It's certainly a challenge from the back tees, and it's certainly a fun course to play from the front tees. I think this is one of those courses that's a good all-rounder kind of course. You're not going to really have a big long course that you have to go out and beat up. So if you're not a long hitter or you're not a really good golfer, you can still go play. And it's a good beginner's course in that sense. But it is tight enough and challenging enough that you can be challenged, certainly, even if you're a good golfer. The greens are in decent shape. You know, the approach shots are certainly a challenge. A lot of blind or uphill or tabletop greens in some places. There's at least one tee shot on a par 3 where there's a house, maybe 25 yards off the back of the green. It certainly is a challenging course. I wouldn't say it's a hard course. I'd say that what it tends to do is really punish you if you blow shots which are not that hard to make. But if you miss it to the left or right, if you really miss it, like you spin it, left or right, it can go off in the waste or in someone's backyard in some cases. So I don't think it's tough. I just think it certainly has a threshold where, you can only make such a bad shot, otherwise the ball is gone. Certainly some of the holes definitely offer a good challenging shot, and they're certainly fun to play. And I think combine that with the fact that the course isn't so long, it does offer a lot of fun for the effort of playing this course. It just, you just have to hit good shots on it. It's kind of hard to get around that, but you don't have to hit long shots on it. They don't have to be long and great. They can just be, intermediate great, 225-yard drive and, 150-yard approach shots, and you're in good shape. So it is kind of good in that sense. It's a lot of fun to play. I think this course, I'm afraid that it comes off as underrated because it isn't a 6,000 or 7,000 yard course. It's probably in the 5,000 yard range, but it definitely plays a lot bigger than the length that's indicated. If you want to play a short course that's really short and flat and easy, that would be a course more like Blue Heron, and that's a 4,500 yard course, which I think is still a par 70, 72, but it is really flat. This course is the opposite of flat. Almost every hole involves at least a 50-yard uphill or downhill shot somewhere, and it has a fair amount of water, a fair amount of waste, and a fair amount of houses. I mean, like a good number of houses that you'll see off the course, and it just is like, it's like a big course that's bumped up a little bit and shrunken down, but it's still a good, decent golf course. So the clubhouse is very nice. They have a very nice bar in there, nice deck, nice balcony that you can sit out and watch people play up the 18th fairway to the 18th greens, right behind the green. And they have great food there, nice, drink selection. I think this is a really good course. I can't say the grass is the kind of grass where it's like thick and long. They didn't ruin this course with long rough, or thick rough, I should say, to the point where, it takes another 50 yards off your shots. To me, that also has the additional risk of having people hit shots offline because they're playing out of this thick rough. Like, say, if you were playing at Raspberry Falls or something, like where the rough is a good 2 or 3 inches long and a real problem to hit straight shots out of that rough. If you had that on this course, you'd be in real trouble. I don't think that's the case here at all. It's just long grass, but it's long enough where it's folded over and flattened down, and certainly the course has been ridden on enough where the rough really isn't that much trouble. The waste obviously is waste. There's, you're not going to be finding a lot of balls or playing out of the waste very often. And other than that, it's really a question of, do you have a straight enough game? Are you in control enough of your shots to, kind of walk around and have an outstanding round shooting low or not? And if so, you'll hit a fair number of balls OB and into the waste, and that may be a problem. So it's a good course for people to move from beginning to intermediate, in the sense that it will teach you good ball control, good conservative golf, give you a chance to learn the risk reward, the percentages for your game, and actually have a good time playing without, having to go out and stay out in an open course with lots of sunlight, lots of space, like Bethpage, and just sweat your head off, out there trying to play a 7,200, 7,500 yard course. This is a good course to play before you even begin to start playing, long courses, long flat courses. I think it's a great round for most people. I can't really spend too much time saying that, but I would. I have to give this course a B+, despite the housing presence. I didn't see any greenskeepers on the course at all. And I just think this course is a great value for a golf course in terms of both the price that you have to pay to get on it and the lessons that you will learn in playing it, while still giving you a good opportunity to hit high-risk shots and have fun doing so. That's West Winds Golf Course in Newmarket, Maryland.